Now, we have just commemorated the 60th anniversary of the 1956 Women's March to the Union buildings, where these courageous women marched against laws aimed at disempowering women by drastically curtailing their freedom of movement. That was back in 1956. Now, the theme for the 2016 MU Women in Electricity, that is the Association for Municipal Electricity Utility, their conference is aimed or echoes the theme of that milestone event by women empowering smart cities. The host city, Mangaung and MU, we will present the first WE conference, and we'll talk about that taking place at the President Hotel in Bloemfontein next week on Tuesday. For more on the story, we're joined in studio by the chairperson of the Women in Electricity, Refiloe Mokgosi, who's also the Deputy Director, Logistics and Technical Services at the City of Tshwane. Now, a very good morning to you, ma'am, and welcome.
Good morning, Elvis.
Refiloe, first and foremostly, lighting up the room in electricity for women all over the country. It's a man's world, but you are a woman in electricity. Why?
Elvis, I started my career from the technical level because why I started this career is I was born in Winterveld, where there was no electricity at all, whereby I was always curious, you know, to know, okay, what is this electricity, you know, how do people generate electricity, how do people distribute electricity, and, you know, so that's why I decided to join the electrical environment.
Now, last year you launched the Women in Electricity in Durban. Why was that particular meeting so important?
That meeting was very important because we wanted to get the women that are already in the electricity environment with experience to understand what are the challenges that are facing in the environment. Like you have said, it's a male-dominated area, industry. So we wanted to get from them as to what are the challenges that are out there and how can we solve them. And it was a very successful event, pre-launch, because we managed to get information in terms of how can we have the program, you know, how can we tailor our program.
Now this year, your theme is a little different in Tshwane, where you're hosting, I mean in Mangaung, where you're hosting it. Tell us about that and what do you expect to come out of that conference?
It's women powering smart cities.
Yes.
From the pillars that we created, from the information that we got from different women, we created 4 pillars, which is a leadership and mentorship program. We created talent development. We created another pillar, which is international and national exchange, and also partnership and networking pillar. With those 4 pillars, we're hoping that with information, with exchanging the information with other women in the industry, sharing the information, the experiences, interacting, collaborating with other women, and ensuring that there is high, you know, importance of supporting women and giving the world, giving this industry awareness, you know, in terms of why is it important for women to power smart cities.
Who's going to be some of the main speakers at the conference?
We have just one, our president, AMU president, just to welcome us, and most it will be women.
Yeah. So you want to power up cities or powering smart cities. How are you going to power up these smart cities with all the women in this country participating in making this place a better world and making sure that we have power, because Eskom does go through some serious challenges?
Elvis, smart cities, it's integrated system. It's integrated system whereby we're talking different people in the, you know, we're talking different people with different experiences.
And you're trying to get women to be empowered in that sector.
In that sector, yes. So by by having, let me just take you a little bit back in terms of why we're having this. Remember, like we said, we said, like when we started, we said, you know what, we want to empower these women. Yes. And we know that women are generating, like from the household. If we go back to the household, women, they can generate and they can transmit, they can distribute. Yeah. So having women with experience, working with men, contributing to what the programs that are there already, they will assist us in terms of ensuring that you know, we have environment that women can participate freely and fully.
Is your membership growing?
It's growing. Our membership, remember, it's under the umbrella of AMU, which we have over 187 municipalities. We have ESCOM, we have also, you know, our affiliates and other organizations that are, you know, other organizations that have got interest in the electricity.
And how do they benefit by being a member of AMU, the members in your organization?
They benefit because of this program. They will get these programs free that we have created, the pillars, and it will be done at the like municipal level and also at the organizational level. So they will gain the experience. They will have, they will participate in the electricity environment and sharing the information, the solutions that are there, and working together with other women. We have partners like Power Africa. You know, we have partners like Women in Business. So sharing the information, understanding the business world and the technical world, putting it together, you know, this is most, how it will assist women.
I know this is a trick question, but ESCOM has now made sure that they are making, they don't use independent power producers. How is that going to assist you or maybe not assist you in the future?
You know, it's policy issues whereby we understand that we've got power challenges. So if we can get the policies and the standards and you know, the policies and the standards aligned, that will assist us because we'll have more power. As it is, we've got shortage of electricity. We have backlog in electrifying, you know, houses. We have communities that don't have electricity as it is.
And women can help with that process.
Can help with that process.
Wonderful. Refiloe, thank you so much for joining me here in studio. That was, of course, here in studio, Refiloe Mokgosi, the chairperson of the Women in Electricity and Deputy Director of Logistics and Technical Services at the City of Tshwane.